So today we're gonna look how to make this kind of repaint of the regular AliExpress trolley there, how to make it kind of a post-apocalyptic view, and how to make all the weathering, all the painting. That would be free STL guys for some props. So, and that's gonna be interesting there. So let's go. So I bought the trolley in the AliExpress, have just assembled that, and actually that's pretty fine fitting to my environment, to my setup here. Actually I can use it, it's for the different small stuff here, even have some kind of a header there would be good enough. So let's put some soup there, but that is super new, and we need to weathering that. First of all, disassembling that. And then actually I thought that we could use that cover, the base one, but lastly I decided that I will repaint it from the scratch. So let's prepare that for primering. For primering I'm using sandpaper, just a little bit, make some scratches on the surfaces. Honestly, now I'm looking at those poles, and after sandpaper that looks already pretty natural, and I think even that I could think to leave them like that. But let's see. Now I'm using EPAM, isopropyl alcohol, to clean my part. For the parts primering, I'm still gonna use this acrylic gesso, some drops of water. That's pretty dark gray color. I'm just applying that on the entire surface of our trolley. Okay, let's wait until dry. Let's do a little bit that in some angles, but I think for our purpose that would be enough. So I'm taking my favorite brown color. I think that's I could use corrosion and mahogany. Where is mahogany? That one. Corrosion and mahogany. I will use chipping feather. So, and for the base color, I want to use this rusty metal there. Okay, one is ready. Second is ready as well. Let's wait until dry. Our pieces are dry now. So, and then I wanted to apply some dry brushing. I'm using the natural steel. Right, now we have those two parts. Let's little bit wait while they are more dry. Applying chipping medium, and actually shall not be thin, it should be quite thick, and as more of chipping medium you apply here, as more visible effect, chipping effect you will get in the end. Okay, first one ready. Right, done. Let's wait until dry. Pink medium is dry now, so that's how this looks like at the moment. And then I'm taking two red color, scarlet red and terracotta, and I'm making our main layer on the top of our parts. The base color now is dry, looks like that. So, and then I'm taking the hard brush, that one, and I get that brush. Then I'm starting kind of trying to chip the paint. Probably a harder brush is needed. Alright, yep. Chipping started. Alright, all pieces are ready, and actually that is how they are looks like after chipping. In my opinion, pretty natural look, much better than regular blue color. So, and for the final weathering, let's assemble them together. So here how the assembled version looks like. Pretty cool. So, and then I will spray that by the varnish, matte varnish, to prepare for the weathering to protect our surface there. Alright, see you in the next part. So, let's proceed further, and we are completing our weathering now. For the final step, I'm gonna use striking green, so this is the enamel effect by K. And for that, I'm gonna use white spirit. Please don't use that together with water. And another advice, use a separate set of the brushes for them. Thus, it's a different medium. And how that's gonna look, I'm taking some of the paint, and I'm drawing quite raw, and that could be any of those stripes. Good, and then I'm applying some on the inner surface. Right, and we have to wait around 5-7 minutes, not more. So I waited 5 minutes. Our streaks are still looking bad and not natural. So, and now I'm using white spirit and little bit bigger brush, generally to make that more natural. I little bit dissolve the edges of the paint, and actually make it more smooth, and removing that brush painting texture what occurred during when I applied the straight green there. Alright, I think that's ready. Let's wait until dry. And finally our trolley is ready, and you can see how different it is from the one we bought from AliExpress. And here how we can use it in this scene, the example of the setting up scene. I also build up some other props, so and let's set it up. Meanwhile, this is the regular chain from the shop, but I just made the wethering of it and made the look of this chain as real. Please leave a comment if you want a guide for that. Then it is a kind of chain wrench, wires, kind of a super tape, of course super glue, aluminium pan with STLs, and then some set of the nuts and the bolts. Let's add some bigger can, terminal, broken terminal there. Put on the top Coca-Cola bottle, some caps, chair, box, wheel, T60 helmet, gas can, a bit of the nuclear oil, coolant, the regular oil, add some other cans, big pliers here, some metal pieces, etc. Actually, you could set up as you wanted. So, thank you for watching. Leave a comment if you wanna review of any of those props. Please also leave a comment, and that would be together with the free STL guide. Please subscribe if you like this video, and stay tuned. Bye bye.